Welcome to our walkthrough of the aXcelerate Supervisor app. In this video, we'll be showing all of the features in the app and discussing the role that host employer supervisors have in the work-based learning experience. Supervisors are employees from host employer organisations that are working with the learners participating in work experience. It is the responsibility of the supervisors to look after learners while they are at the workplace, as well as mark the attendance of learners and review their logbook entries, which can be done by the aXcelerate Supervisor app. When a student has been assigned to a host employer, the supervisors from that organisation will be issued with the user login details they can use to access the aXcelerate Supervisor app. As a supervisor, after creating your aXcelerate account and verifying your login method, you will be able to download the aXcelerate Supervisor app from the iOS App Store or Google Play Store. Once you've installed the app, you can log in using the account details you just created. On the home screen, you will see a list of your trainees. Click on one of them to see information about their placement. Firstly, you will see the Profile tab, which displays their personal and emergency contact details. On the Attendance tab, you will see a history of all the times a student was scheduled to visit and work with your organisation. You can view the attendance of these days by clicking on the Record and updating the attendance field. You can also do this more quickly by tapping on the status icon of the attendance record to cycle between attendance statuses. Clicking on the Logbook tab will display all of the logbook entries that a trainee has submitted. Once a logbook entry has been submitted, it is typically your responsibility as the supervisor to review the content and either approve the entry or mark it as needs review. Get started by clicking on a particular logbook entry. At the top of the entry, you will see the date, time, and the duration of the entry. It is important to ensure that time is logged appropriately, as this is the main component tracking the trainee's progress. Below that are the activities the trainee partook in during the date of the entry. You can view the details of the activities by clicking on the card Activities, and these are mapped to units within the learner's enrolment. So it is important to ensure that activities have been recorded appropriately within the logbook entry. After reviewing the content and ensuring it is comprehensive and accurate, you can finish your review of the entry using the buttons at the bottom of the screen. When you select an option, you will be shown some additional fields for you to add feedback for the student and include your signature. Once approved, the time logged in the entry will count towards the trainee's progress. If marked as needs review, the trainee will be notified and will need to update and resubmit the entry. If marking an entry as needing review, it is important to provide feedback so that the trainee knows what to change before resubmitting. Lastly, you can click on the Profile tab to view and edit your personal information. Your key contact information, such as your email and phone number, will be made available to your trainees so that they may contact you if necessary. Now that you are familiar with the aXcelerate Supervisor app, you can begin using it to manage trainees you are looking after during the work-based learning process.